It happened.
What?
James
What?
Harden. He's a Clipper.
Oh,
It finally happened.
Finally.
Oh no, we're gonna take James Harden name out of the. We're gonna take our name out of consideration for James Harden. You're right. You're
A
right.
lot of back and forth.
A lot of back and forth. I mean, I'm excited. I mean,
Right.
before I go about how I feel about it, you know, I like to start with you guys. Chris, how do you feel about this James Harden being a Clipper? What were your initial thoughts?
I mean, my initial thought was I figured it was going to happen eventually. I feel like all signs were pointing towards it, with being that Harden was away from the team. Harden rejoined the team, but Harden wasn't allowed. Harden still wasn't playing. I felt like something was about to be in the works. It had to happen soon. I knew that he wasn't just going to sit out and just continue to take fines or be penalized for not playing. So I figured something had to be in the works. So I wasn't too shocked. So I was just surprised it happened while I was sleeping. That was the biggest shocker to me. I had to wake up, and it happened like 1, 2 a.m.
Right.
So that was the biggest shock to me. But I mean, for the Clippers, I mean, it's a very now you star studded.
Yes.
Right? You already star studded, but now it's championship or bust for the Clippers. You have James Harden at the one. I love it. James Harden has fit into that facilitating role now.
Mm-hmm.
In these last couple of years, he's sacrificed on the scoring and has focused on trying to. He still scores, but he cut down a little bit and focused on the distributing of the ball. So I feel like that would work. Having Russ at the 2, now he could be a little more off the ball. You don't want to have to worry about him making all of these decisions, and that's less pressure on him. He could be a slasher, what he's best at. And then you have the two heavy hitters in Kawhi and Paul George, man.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, again, it's championship or bust for the Clippers. I'm going to be interested to see how this works. His debut is supposed to be on Monday against the Knicks. Woo! So,
Oh joy.
I'm very, very interested to see how this works. I think it will, though. I think it will work.
You think it will work? Henny, how you? What was your initial vibes off this?
Where's my coffee? It happened at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you guys know that's when I start my day to get to work.
Where's my coffee?
Where's my coffee? I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm like, yo, what just happened? It wasn't surprising, like, because it wasn't surprising that he was going to get traded. It was just a matter of when. And 4 o'clock in the morning, that's appropriate time for James Harden to leave. It seems like LA is where he wanted to be this whole time. That's where he was born. That's where he was raised, born and raised, LA. So let's just see what they got, because these are a bunch of older gentlemen who know what it takes to diminish your role. It's 4 guys who used to be a guy. So it's gonna take
guy.
some the guy. They were the guy on their teams couple of years ago, and it's gonna take some knowing yourself type of attitude to really get it done. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
My initial thoughts is, wow, they're really believing in the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, in Tyrese Maxey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, on the 76ers side.
76ers, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my initial thoughts. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. About time. I thought they got a lot. I thought they got a lot of picks.
Yeah.
They got like a couple.
And still be able to be competitive too.
Still being competitive. They got some role players. They did give up. Philadelphia did give up PJ Tucker. But I mean, outside of PJ Tucker, James Harden didn't play this season, so I wouldn't call him a rotational player at that point. But yeah, trade was crazy. I don't see how it fits. I would love to watch it. I don't see James Harden doing anything outside of holding the ball and passing it when he needs to. But we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited for four superstars, 4 Hall of Famers. I don't know if Paul George is a Hall of Famer, but 3 Hall of Famers for sure. And is that disrespectful to say?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if he's.
I'm
a Hall of
agreeing
Famer.
with you.
No.
I don't know either. I'm agreeing with you.
He's a Hall of Famer.
A
in
ring will
2K.
change your life.
You would have saw it in my
A
face.
ring will change your life.
Disrespectful.
A ring would change. You think he's a Hall of Famer with one ring?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think he's accomplished a lot. I think he's
Yeah.
like borderline. I think he's borderline. He's averaged a lot. He's led a team #1 seed at one time. He's #1 defense. You know, I mean, injuries is a part of the game, but one ring can change that.
Okay. I guess. But what do you feel like this puts the Clippers in the hierarchy? Chris, where did you have them before? Where you feel like they are now?
I probably had them around maybe 4 or 5.
Before or before the trade?
Before. Yeah, before.
So where you have them now? 4 or 5?
Yeah, I could see them staying around the same 4 or 5.
That's not crazy.
And it's because of
The West.
I think it's because of the lack of dependency on Kawhi and Paul George throughout the regular season, right? I don't know if we're going to be able to depend on them an entire season, and that is what holds me to keep them where they're at.
Okay, saying that, right? At the same time, which is why you have Russell Westbrook and James Harden. James Harden don't miss games that much. Russell Westbrook don't miss games, right? So that's why you have these two.
But of the four, that's not the two that I want to miss. I don't want missing games. I'd much rather Paul George and Kawhi being Iron Men than those two. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because that's them hedging against hedging
At
against
times.
them getting hurt or they have a back-to-back tonight. I don't know if they play. Do they play?
I haven't seen anything
James
about
Harden?
Not
No,
James,
James
but
Harden's not-
the Clippers.
Paul George and
I haven't
Kawhi.
seen
Yeah, I haven't
anything
seen
about the
anything.
injury report. I could double check, but I haven't noticed anything with the injury report with either one
Do
of
they
those
play
two.
tonight?
Maybe they do because PJ Tucker's making his debut tonight. So
Okay.
I don't know if
you don't got to mesh. He does.
Possibly not a mesh, too.
His skill set don't got to mesh.
Yeah, he's a play
Right.
play
But I also feel like PJ was a big loss for
Philly.
for Philly. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
'Cause
Why?
Even in game 1, right? Game 1 of the NBA season, you just saw how tough and gritty he played Giannis. Giannis struggled first game of the
That's
season,
true.
right? And that was a big part to PJ Tucker's defense, right? PJ Tucker sometimes might not shut a guy down, right? It might not look like it numbers wise, but he makes it tough on you every single possession.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those are kind of guys you need to win a championship, right? You don't
I
have
agree.
well, who does Philly? Philly has Pat Bev, right?
Yeah, Philly still have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have Robert Covington, and he not
You
the
mean they
same
got
intensity,
Robert
but
Covington?
They got him back.
Yeah.
yeah, they got him back for the fourth time.
Right.
Back for the fourth time. He can fill in that void of PJ Tucker, and I don't think they were what PJ Tucker, yes, defensively, but I don't think that's what they need right now in the beginning of the season. Maybe down the line, but I think they got it covered with Robert. Robert will be there to fill that void for sure.
I mean, he's on the tail end of his career. He's gonna play 12 minutes.
So is PJ.
I think this opens up a spot for Reed.
It looks like they're both playing.
Yeah,
tonight.
Reed been playing.
Wait, who's they both?
Kawhi and Paul George.
They both playing tonight?
Says
I gotta see how much minutes they
Back
play.
to back.
I'm surprised.
They taking it serious.
They taking
They
it regular
they
season
taking it
serious.
serious.
They play the Lakers tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
It's a big
got
game.
it. Yeah.
Big game.
Who do you guys think that win? I mean, it's live, right? We're live,
Mhm.
right? You know what I mean? Who do you think is gonna win
Help
tonight?
us.
Clippers?
Clippers. Yeah, they've been handing it to them for the last couple of
You don't think the
years.
Lakers break that streak?
Nah. especially with momentum. I think
Yeah.
momentum is in the Clippers' favor.
Yeah.
I think they got it.
And this is a personal rivalry. Like the Clippers were made a joke of for years, right? And we always talk about who is the best team in LA. And I feel like the Clippers do a really good job of trying to go out there and show them that they are up there in the same league as the Lakers when healthy, when they're playing against each other at their best. The Clippers always get the better of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As
Just
of late.
get the banner.
As of late. As of late.
As of the last 3 years.
Yeah. Regular season champs.
It's 11 straight is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You beating LeBron 11 straight times is crazy. Even if he wasn't even there, just him being in the building is crazy.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel like this? What do you guys feel like this trade does for Philly? Like, where do they fall? Do they fall? Do they get better? Like,
I think I don't want to forget this. Sorry. I think I love it. I love it for them because they got a 2020 they got a 27 pick. 20 26 27, 29, 24. These picks are beautiful because the 29 the 29 is a second round pick from the Clippers. The 24 is second round pick from the Clippers. They're getting older.
Wait, they just 2 second-round picks?
Yeah, that's what the Clippers are sending a 27 first-round pick swap with Oklahoma City, clearing the way to move their protected 26 first-round pick to the 76ers. So they have a 2026 as well. I think OKC is going to be really good in the future. I think they set themselves up for if Joel Embiid leaves. You know, they have a bunch of picks, and they can either trade those picks for another player, or they could just hold out, build around Maxey because Maxey's still young, and go from there. And still have a bright future. I really like what Morey did. He just got what he could get. He probably could have got more if Harden was open to other teams, but since he wasn't, he had to take.
Him.
I think he was destined. 20 and 10, man. 20 and 10. Can't forget that. That's hard to find. That's hard to find. I understand this.
Would you want him on your team?
I'm a Knicks fan, so no, because I have Jalen Brunson.
My point exactly.
But if you think Miami Heat wouldn't want him now, needed a point guard?
Yes, I don't think Miami Heat want him.
Yeah,
he's not.
You don't.
He doesn't fit their culture. I wouldn't want James Harden in Miami.
Why?
You want James Harden in Miami? Absolutely not.
I would love to see that.
Jrue Holiday fits their culture.
Jrue Holiday fits their culture, but not James. Not James. And he's that guy. I don't want to be disrespectful to James, but not James.
20 and 10. Best guard in the East.
I think Philly is so close to. I just feel like if something goes wrong, they go straight to the bottom of the East.
You mean if Embiid gets hurt?
Exactly. B gets hurt.
So they go into the bottom of the East then.
You think Embiid gonna get hurt? He didn't get hurt last year. MVP.
He got hurt in the playoffs.
Mad at the most.
We're mad as the most.